Have you ever wondered how to truly connect with an older woman on a deeper, more meaningful level? For many, understanding where and how to touch her may seem like an unsolvable mystery, but the truth is, mastering this can ignite a powerful connection. Today, we're going to uncover 7 secret spots that can make any older woman feel cherished, desired, and completely enchanted by you. These aren't just physical touches, this is about emotional intimacy, subtle gestures, and creating unforgettable moments that leave her spellbound. Imagine becoming the man who knows exactly how to awaken feelings she thought were long forgotten, stirring emotions she never believed she'd experience again. The first 2 touches we're about to explore can spark intense sensations, while the 5th touch will unlock a level of magnetism so profound she'll find herself completely captivated by you. And trust me, the 7th touch, it's the game changer. Before we jump into this incredible guide, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a like and turn on the notifications using the bell icon so you never miss exclusive tips like these. Now, without further ado, get ready to discover the secrets to connecting with her in ways she'll never forget. 1. The knee, where sweet meets subtle. All right, here's a fun one for you. The knee. Yep, I said it. The knee might just be one of the most overlooked, yet super effective places to spark some intimacy. Think about it. Knees are casual enough to not feel too forward, but when touched with care, they can be surprisingly meaningful. Picture this. You're both watching a movie or sipping wine together, and while you're chatting, your hand naturally rests on her knee. That light touch, it's not just a gesture. It's like saying, hey, I'm here with you, connected and completely in this moment. Now, listen, this touch has to stay soft. You're not hovering, you're not gripping. You're creating this little bubble of comfort and closeness, all without words. It's not about pressure, it's about presence. And when done right, it makes her feel safe, valued, and just a little more drawn to you. Here's the beauty of it. This isn't just a living room move. The knee is such an approachable spot, whether you're playfully sitting on a park bench, walking side by side, or sitting in silence at the beach. Give it a try. Trust me, you'll notice the difference when she starts drawing closer, leaning into your energy. See? Who knew the humble knee had so much power? All right. Ready for point number 2? This one's got a little spice, so stick around for the waist. 2, the waist, elegant, intimate, magnetic. Okay, picture this. The 2 of you are slow dancing, even if it's just to the beat of a random song playing off your playlist. Maybe the kitchen's your dance floor. Romance doesn't need a ballroom, after all. And you place your hand on her waist. Ooh, the waist. It's not just about touch here. It's about emotions, a whole spectrum of them. When your hand rests gently on her waist, there's this balance of affection, security, and yes, even desire. And the best part? The waist is versatile. It can be playful, comforting, or even a little seductive. Now, here's the trick. It has to feel natural. It's not about being controlling or assertive. No. The magic lies in being respectful and tuned into how she feels in that moment. Whether you're dancing, waltzing to the fridge for snacks, or even posing for a photo together, your hand gently resting there sends a message. It says, I've got you. Another overlooked bonus, the waist is super sensitive, which means it responds beautifully when treated with care. But don't go overboard. Keep your touch firm yet welcoming. No one likes a sudden grab that feels more like a surprise attack. Think gentle guidance, not power move. Lastly, this one is a fantastic go-to in everyday life. Walking together, place your hand lightly on her waist. Standing in line somewhere, a small graze can remind her of the connection you share. It's about being present. It's like non-verbal communication that speaks louder than words. Oh, and trust me, if she feels appreciated, you'll feel it too. All right, deep breath, everybody. The next stop, we're taking it down to the simplest yet swoon-worthy spot, the hands. 3, the hands. Small gestures, big impact. The hands. They're always there, but often taken for granted. Don't underestimate their power, though, because done right, hand-holding can be as intimate as any grand romantic gesture. Picture this. You're at a cute little cafe, sitting across from her, soaking up every word she's saying. And in a quiet moment, you reach across the table and gently place your hand on hers. No rush, no hesitation. It's soft, steady, and so reassuring. How's that for magic? Hands are all about connection. You're saying, you've got my full attention, I'm right here, and I'm not going anywhere. That touch alone can shift the energy of the moment, bringing an unspoken calmness to both of you. It's thoughtful, it's tender, and it's probably one of the oldest forms of intimacy in the book. What's cool about hands is how versatile they can be. Holding hands while you're walking down the street, classic. Sitting in a park, fingers loosely intertwined, timeless. The moment isn't about how you're holding her hand, though. It's about how she feels when you do. Think warmth, comfort, trust, creating a pocket of peace in an otherwise busy world. Pro tip here, keep the touch spontaneous but natural. No one wants to feel like they're part of a dramatic rom-com reenactment. And don't go overboard with the squeeze. A light, steady hold is enough to say, I'm here. Take note of how she responds. Does she lean in, smile, hold on just a little tighter? Bingo! Now you're speaking her love language. And there you have it, folks. 3 places older women absolutely covet when it comes to building connection and intimacy. The knee, the waist, and the hands. Simple, right? But, oh, so powerful when you get them just right. 4, lower back, a gentle anchor of connection. The lower back. A touch, so simple but packed with meaning. This area is like the quiet star of the intimacy show. It doesn't ask for attention, but when touched with intention, it delivers big time. Picture the two of you walking through a crowded place. You're weaving through groups of people and your hand instinctively rests on her lower back. That subtle touch, it's everything. What you're really saying here is, I've got you. You're offering support and reassurance without needing a single word. Now, here's the thing with the lower back. It's not about a firm grip or trying to push her around. Nope. You're aiming for light, almost imperceptible contact, like a gentle guide. Think of it as being her steady anchor in a moment of chaos. This move works wonders in so many situations. Walking her up the stairs, helping her into the car, or even just strolling side by side. It's this unspoken gesture of protection and care. And honestly, it's kind of romantic. People around you might not notice, but she will. It's like a silent conversation that only the two of you are part of. One pro tip, keep it natural. Nobody likes an awkward, lingering moment. Your touch should flow, adapting to the situation. And if you get it right, ooh, she'll feel it. That small gesture of support signals more than you can imagine. It conveys trust, security, and a warmth that words could never match. All right, you ready to turn up the intimacy a notch? Because this next spot is oh so elegant. Say hello to point number 5, the nape of the neck. 5, nape of the neck, soft, subtle, irresistible. The nape of the neck, a tender, vulnerable, and incredibly captivating area. This spot is practically a work of art when it comes to connection. It's always there, waiting to send tingles. But here's the catch. Subtlety is key. Imagine you're leaning in during a quiet hug, or maybe you're simply standing close and the moment presents itself. A light, fleeting touch at the nape does wonders. It's not just physical, it's emotional and intimate. Why is that? Because the nape is such a sensitive and exposed part of the body, which means any contact here carries weight. It shows care, respect, and an understanding of someone's vulnerability. Pro move here, use your fingertips for a soft caress, or even brush her hair lightly to the side. Just the smallest graze can send a ripple effect of warmth and closeness. And here's a fun fact. This spot is so sensitive and delicate that even the faintest touch can evoke deep emotional responses. You might even notice her shivering in delight. Bonus points for that. Now listen closely. The key here is elegance. Not pressure, not awkwardness. It's like suggesting a level of intimacy without spelling it out completely. The beauty of touching the nape is that it can turn an ordinary moment into something unforgettable, especially when you move with intention. Whether it's during a hug, a laugh, or a quiet, shared moment, this light touch can speak volumes. More than words, more than grand gestures. It's an understated yet incredibly powerful way to connect. All right, from elegant romance, we're moving to something even more universal. You guessed it, the arms. 6, the arms' unspoken bonds. The arms, like a hidden gem of connection. Think about it. How often do we touch someone's arm without giving it a second thought? But when done right, oh boy, it's anything but ordinary. Picture yourself deep in conversation with her. Maybe you're sitting across a table, exchanging stories and laughter. At some point, your hand lightly grazes her arm as you lean in to emphasize your point. Do you feel that extra charged? That's the power of touch in action. Touching her arm is about creating a bond that mirrors what's unfolding emotionally. It's tactile proof that you're connected and fully present in the moment. But here's the thing, it's not about grabbing or overdoing it. Nobody wants to feel like they're being wrestled. Instead, go for soft and natural touches, like your hand fluidly finding her arm while you laugh, or a light, playful nudge after a joke. This can also be a way to reassure her, like when she's talking about something serious and you want to say, hey, I'm listening and I care. The best thing about the arm, it's versatile. Whether you're sitting side by side, standing near each other, or even walking arm in arm, it's a space that's always accessible for meaningful contact. The trick here is spontaneity. Your touch should feel effortless and genuine, not rehearsed or forced. And when she leans in closer or smiles just a little brighter, that's your cue. You're nailing the subtle art of connection, one touch at a time. All right, from casual and friendly, we're turning up the romance with our final spot, the wrist. Trust me, this one's a showstopper. 7, the wrist, delicate and seductive. Ladies and gentlemen, the wrist. A true powerhouse of subtle yet striking intimacy. It's an area that whispers sophistication, infused with just the right dash of romance. Now, imagine this. You're saying a quiet goodbye or sharing a heartfelt moment. You take her wrist gently, perhaps lift it towards your lips for a soft, delicate kiss. That move, chef's kiss. It's like a cinematic moment coming to life. Why does this work so well? Because the wrist is delicate and sensitive, the perfect combination for creating a quietly bold impression. The key to the wrist is that it's deeply personal. It's not a showy gesture. A light touch, even just brushing her inner wrist with your fingers, can silently yet powerfully convey admiration and a hint of passion. Just a quick note here, keep it brief and never, ever make it feel invasive. This is a flicker of intimacy, not a grand proclamation. And when done well, it leaves her heart racing. The wrist is unique because it's a gesture that's often overlooked, but remarkably memorable when you bring intention to the moment. This is your secret weapon in quiet moments. Greeting her, a quick brush. Saying goodbye, a feather-light kiss. It's intimate, elegant, and just enough to spark something special without overstepping any boundaries. And there you have it. 4 more coveted spots that older women are drawn to. The lower back, the nape of the neck, the arms, and the wrist. Each one offers its own beautiful way to connect, build intimacy, and create unforgettable moments. Which of these resonated with you the most? Try them out and see how they shift the connection between you two. Be sure to hit the like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more unique insights like this. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and as always, keep exploring. To sum it up, these 7 places, her hands, her face, her lower back, the nape of her neck, her arms, her wrist, and her heart, are more than just physical spots. They're gateways to emotional depth and connection. Each touch carries its own unique power, bridging the physical with the emotional in a way that fosters intimacy and trust. By being mindful, gentle, and intentional, you can create experiences that linger in the mind and heart, proving that sometimes it's the small, thoughtful gestures that make the biggest impact. Remember, connection is an art, one worth mastering.